I'm going to show you exactly how to achieve insane levels of discipline. So what you need, first of all, is a timetable. Without a timetable, you have no control over your own time, basically. You need to have a schedule every single part of your day, because if you have a schedule, if you know exactly what you're going to do every single minute of your day, you can schedule fun things as well, as long as they are not excessively dopamine spiking, or bad habits like junk food, porn, video games, and all that kind of stuff. But you can schedule things like, let's say, watching a 2-hour long podcast that you really want to watch for research purposes, that is aligned with the things that you want with your purpose. But if you don't have a purpose, don't worry about it. We'll go over all this kind of stuff. So just stick to this channel, man. I'm going to take you to the top. So to stick to your good habits, let's state right from the bat, these are the core self-improvement habits you need to be implementing. These are the three. On top of them, you're going to be building something. So you got meditation for the soul, reading for the mind, and working out for the body. They all three go into way more depth, but we are not going to cover that precisely here. You should check out the course I just released. The Lion Racers course is entirely free. It's here on YouTube. It's probably at the end of this video will be like listed there for you. And it comes with a timetable. Timetable examples and a lot of resources and a lot of stuff that you can use for yourself. But also those things are in the description of that long ass course. It has like 8 modules, 6 hours long. It's fucking perfect. It has everything in one place. You watch that and you don't need to watch anything else from my channel, just trust me. But I am going to keep uploading videos for you, and I'm going to keep teaching for you, and I'm going to keep trying to build up a generation of men I can respect, a generation of men I can feel proud of, and a generation of men I can call my brothers, and I can recruit for my own personal tribe. Because yes, I am building my own tribe. I am building my own parallel society. But let's not go too deep into that right now. Just check the video in the description that talks about it. Let's dive deep into self-improvement, what we're here to talk about right now. So, how to achieve insane levels of discipline? Like I said, go straight into your timetable. Just get all those self-improvement core habits. Like I said, meditation for the soul, reading for the mind, working out for the body. On top of that, you're going to be implementing either working on a skill that you are going to be developing that you can monetize. I do suggest you to use the building in public kind of approach, in which you record yourself and you market yourself at the same time while you're building that ability, so you can get attention on it, and you can not just showcase that you are becoming good at it, you will get more clients out of it. As well, at the same time, you could go for the teaching strategy, in which you teach other people to learn and do exactly the same thing as you're doing. But that's a separate point. I don't want to go too deep into business right now, because I'm going to give you first at least an overview. These the 3-4 core self-improvement habits go into way much depth, and as you keep progressing, you realize that, for example, on working out, there's more layers. It's not just going to the gym. There's a specific workout routines that are going to be more optimal for yourself. For example, compound movements, more kind of isolation is not going to be very useful. And I know this is a controversial thing. I do isolation, but don't go too deep into that. You will realize that you also need to sprint to boost testosterone production, growth hormone production. You're going to start diving deep into nutrition, and it's just a whole rabbit hole there. I'm going to go into way more depth about all those things as soon as I can, but I do go into way more depth in my course. But I do believe there's way more to talk about on those subjects. So yeah, this is a titanic task. What have I set myself for? But yeah, luckily at least I have the knowledge. And I'm going to keep learning just for you, just to be able to help you more. So uh, reading, best thing that you can do is read non-fiction books. You can read fiction books if you enjoy them. Just schedule that and try to read fiction books, especially while you are going to bed, just to wind down. That kind of thing is going to help you a lot. Yeah, I was going to give you the boring ass advice of always, basically, of turning off all all blue light, uh, all blue lights, basically just turning on the blue light filter before going to bed to optimize sleep. But I'm all over the place in this video, and I don't want to. I want to keep it consistent, so I don't want to keep digressing. Let's stick to the subject. Like I said, if you stick precisely to the hours that you have set up for yourself on your timetable, you realize that you can actually achieve it. You can actually get into a flow state every single day. After a week doing it, your brain is going to pick up that this is the hour to do this task. So your brain automatically will switch to that state on that moment. If you keep feeding to your brain that exactly at the same hour you do exactly the same things, it's going to be fucking awesome. You cannot imagine how good it feels. It's way better than live just in chains to your lower base desires, or in chains to having to make decisions every day. You realize that once you plan for it, once you go about it in this way, once you say, okay, today I'm going to make all the decisions for the next entire month. Fuck, everything I'll do for this month is going to be precisely tailored, right, for my success and for my optimal performance. And I'm going to enjoy that. And on top of that, it's going to feel fun as fuck. Imagine that. This is exactly the kind of life I'm living right now, and it's fucking amazing. I used to complete my timetable basically like 80% every day, from 60 to 80%, right? And it was good, but I didn't have such strict hours, so I wouldn't stick strictly, precisely to every single minute within my timetable. But now this is fucking perfect. I got organized the meals that I'm going to have, the hour in which I'm going to have those meals. I know exactly what I'm going to eat every single day. I eat consistently the same thing every single day. One apple for breakfast, meat for lunch, meat, eggs, tomatoes, avocado. I haven't found it right now because we're not in the season of avocados, and here it's kind of hard to find those. But as soon as I get them, I'm going to include them. Raw dairy, like cheese, never from A1 cows, always from A2. Just make sure that. And jam, but I shouldn't be eating that because that one is not precise. It's kind of processed, so I don't like that one. I'm going to be getting. I'm going to get rid of that one soon. So, anyways, the thing is, if you plan for every single detail of your day, you might not hit it entirely. Something might come up. It's fine, right? But you will have such a perfect guideline, and trust me, you can indeed hit it 100%. Just trust me, you can. You literally can't. If you psych yourself out into believing that you really cannot achieve 100%, you're not going to achieve it. But if you believe you can consistently achieve 100% of your timetable, when you have, let's say, 10 tasks per day, trust me, you can achieve it. I have achieved more than that. I used to have, and this is the funny thing, I used to have just 10 tasks on my day for for almost 2.5 years or something like that. I never hit the 10 tasks. I never got there. I would The highest thing I had achieved was 9 tasks, and sometimes I would get to 8, and I was really proud of myself and all that kind of stuff. And I thought to myself, yeah, it's almost impossible to hit the 10 tasks. I would spend like 2 hours per task, basically. So in 6 hours, in 6 tasks, I would spend like 12 hours. But this is the thing. Once I upgraded my timetable and I had, instead of 10 tasks, 13 tasks, all of a sudden, the first day, I hit 10 fucking tasks. Fuck me, bro. Turns out I was working at 80% of my potential all that time, and I thought I couldn't get to 100%, and only because I thought I couldn't, I just couldn't. That's exactly how it works. If you think you can't, you won't be able to. But when you actually believe you can, you will be able. And not only that, but use this in your advantage. Dream way bigger than you really can, but think, truly believe you can shoot for that. You will fall a little bit short than that, and you'll realize, bro, just imagine, let's say you want to make 10K per month. You're only going to get, if you really try, you're going to get only to 6,000 per month, 8,000 perhaps. Some people might get to 9,000, but some people might get lucky and they might do things exactly right, and they might get to 10K. But if you are crazy enough to say, I can achieve 20K, and you start thinking how to achieve 20K or how to achieve 100K in 1 month, bro, you might get to $88,000 in 1 month. Truly. I know it sounds crazy. I know you're thinking, your pussy mind is right now debating with yourself. Oh no, I can't do so much money. That's just impossible. I don't know. I don't have expertise. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have. Bro, you do. You think you don't, but you got everything you need. In my videos, you got all the information basically you need to achieve that. For real. In the books I recommend to you, you got all the information you need to achieve that. Go for example, the Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. Go from $100 million offers by Alex Hormozi. Go for the entire trilogy by Russell Brunson, .com secrets, traffic secrets, and master secrets. Just read, just learn, and apply while you're learning. Just start trying shit right now. Start taking raw action. You will realize that you can actually do it. You will realize that it does works. Just try to make your first dollar today online. Trust me. Start building already. Do your first video on YouTube today. That's the thing, man. There you have exactly how to go about it. For even more optimal results on your discipline, you're going to start doing affirmations. With affirmations, once in the morning, once in the evening, I got a Notion template right below here where you can go about and learn exactly how to do your affirmations. It's your first level of affirmations. There's 3 levels to it, at least that I know so far, to reprogramming your unconscious mind. And yes, it's fucking a very crazy ride. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. I do recommend you to read a book that I'm going to read. I haven't read it yet, but I do believe it's very good. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. Um, as soon as I finish the nutrition book I'm reading right now, it's called Deep Nutrition. And as soon as I finish up How to Win Friends and Influence People, yeah, incredibly, I haven't read that one yet, but right now I'm reading it. Um, as soon as I finish those two, I'm going to jump straight probably into psycho-cybernetics. That one should be a really good one. I might get a lot more insights into identity shifting, which is one of the core things I'm doing right now. One of the core things that is helping a lot on my journey and is helping a lot to my coaching, to my coaching clients or disciples or whatever. So yes, that's the thing, man. Stick to your affirmations. How you build your affirmations is just pretty simple. Just go through the 4 course of improvement habits and just tell to yourself basically in a very compelling and inspiring way. You need to say, I meditate daily, I love meditation, I enjoy entering into the void and exploring the depths of my consciousness. That kind of stuff, right? You write that kind of stuff about meditation. Then you jump to working out and you say how much you love to carve your body with the iron of the earth and the fire of your heart. You talk about in your affirmations as well about reading, and you say, I love to read every single day to gather more knowledge, to become more focused, to learn how to solve problems better, all that kind of stuff. You go about that, and trust me, you're going to make it big, man. If once you have set up your affirmations, I love working on my business or my craft, or be very specific and be very compelling with your affirmations. Once you do that, you repeat your affirmations as soon as you wake up and right before going to bed. Why those key moments? It's very important that you understand that in those moments your unconscious mind, your unconscious basically is the most susceptible to suggestion. It's like planting a seed on the most fertile soil. The other time in which you could do that, but that's for level 3 of affirmations, once you have completed the first 100 days and the second 100 days, basically, we do this in 100 days batches. So when you finish up the 200 days and you start the 3 hungry basically, fuck, the 100 days that get you to 300 days in total doing your affirmations. And also, it's not I don't want you to do it as a streak. I want you to do it accumulative. But here's the thing, it's sort of a streak because if you skip more than 2 days, you need to start over. So make sure not to skip more than 2 days. So let's say you start your affirmations and you do them twice a day, right? But at night you forget the first day, or after a week you forget one night doing them. You don't have to start over, but if you forget the next day, you do have to start over again. So I know it sucks, but you need to have this type of consistency. You need to be able, at the second day you can do that both and it's all fine, but you need to get to 100 days straight. And that day, by the way, you do not count it, the day you didn't do the 2 affirmations. So do exactly in this manner your affirmations, and you're going to start the first 4 to 7 days. You're going to feel a boost on motivation. You're going to feel very good about your habits, and that's the moment in which you capitalize on that motivation boost and you stick to those good habits very hard, you stick to your timetable precisely, right? And you, each time you do one of those habits, you're casting a vote basically for the personality, for the identity you are trying to embody. Each time you do one of those habits, you're going to be solidifying that personality into your unconscious mind, and you're going to start perceiving yourself more and more as that type of person. And that's the thing. That's how you stick 100% to your timetable. That's how you stick 100% to your habits. Do not fail. Do not fail on the hours. Just please trust me. I know this sounds like a very small thing, but if you nail the hours, you'll see how perfect you can get this. Also, just strip away all the bad habits. I know it sounds very daunting, all of that kind of stuff. It isn't. It's just really easy. Because if you have scheduled your whole day and you go through the motions all day long like a robot doing all your tasks, you have no decisions to make. You don't have to make any decisions. You don't have free time basically, because even your playtime, the moment, let's say you want to watch a movie really bad and you take that moment to socialize, let's say you watch a movie every night with your girlfriend, with somebody in your family or whatever, that's good, that's really good. You do that and you schedule it at the same hour every single day. You see, perfect. Then even your playtime, right, is scheduled. Then you're not going to fall for any bad habit because you're not going to include it in your timetable, and all your day is accounted for. At the beginning, in your mind, you're going to believe, you're going to feel, oh my god, this is so hard, this is going to be like a prison, and you're going to feel some sort of anxiety about it. Stop being a pussy. Just try it. Just try it for a week. Just try it. Just try it for a day, bro. Just try it for a fucking day. You thank me later. Come back after that and thank me in the comments, motherfucker, because I'm doing these videos for you. I'm changing your life. So, big, dream big, bro. Dream big. Stop being a pussy about it. Shoot high enough. If you don't have a purpose yet for implementing the fourth habit, it doesn't matter. Just pick anything. Start YouTube, for example. Start YouTube and start talking about, let's say, self-improvement, something you have overcome. Let's say you want to start playing the guitar, start recording yourself while practicing the guitar and giving tips about doing that, or programming, whatever you want. Literally, you can do anything, build in public, and you're going to have a lot of success if you stick to it. Just trust me. Any skill you want to acquire, there's a meta skill about it. And this is the way in which you go about it. The meta skill is composed of three main components. One is practice. The second is reflection upon practice. And the third is theoretical knowledge. So you do something, you reflect about what you did, and try to determine where you did it wrong, what you did wrong, how can you improve the next time you try, right? You get theoretical knowledge to apply to your practice. Once again, how you read books on the subject, you watch educational podcasts on the subject, you get a coach on the subject, you perhaps buy a course on the subject. You use all of these strategies and you improve by practicing and using those tips and those things that you have learned there. With knowing these three components of the meta skill, which will open up the doors for everything for you in life, and you will realize that you can do literally anything. You can become great at anything. You can be a singer, you can be a rapper, you can be a rock star, you can be an athlete, you can be you can be literally a movie star, you can be a fucking astronaut if you want, you can be a YouTuber, you can be a fucking king if you really want to. And I'm meaning a real king, for real. Starting a revolution, starting a kingdom. Trust me, even that is achievable. Delusion. backed up only by words, it's just delusion. A delusion backed up by relentless action, that's called faith. It pays off in the end. Remember, brother, duty, honor, and pride.